Alright, Snake POV. Man, special trip today, you know. Gonna talk a little bit about it as we drive to city center in Dublin on the Ridstar Q20. Man, oh man. Been biking like this, you know, it's an e-bike. But yeah, as you can see, nothing. And that's because I glued a fuse on it, giving Big Booty Latina a ride. But not only that, you know, some of the fuse holder. Man, you see this? They don't blink for it. Jesus, man. You know, no blinking, nothing. It is what it is. And you know, keep a lookout on the roundabouts. See everybody do differently, you know. Some blink out and they go out, but other they blink inside and go out, or don't blink at all, and everybody do different, you know. It's hard to know when to go and not as biker. Anyway, not only fuse blow. Oh damn, sorry about that. Oh, it's cold there. Getting a bit of a cough. And it's harder to talk when pedaling versus, you know, throttling. And the reason for not being able to throttle is the fuse holder also melted. So that's common with cheaper parts, you know. So am I mad at the Ridstar Q20? Absolutely not, man, you know. At least it's possible to repair it. That's where I'm going now, if I can make it in time. I think they close 15:30, so we race against the clock here, boys. You gonna make it or not? Oh, depending on how long time it takes, you know. Maybe I'll visit Brazil girl over there in the area while I wait for bike to be fixed. Right, so straight in the roundabout. Oh man, we're gonna go on the beautiful canal way. And as you can see, you know, this is my Saturday exercise, by the way. But even on Saturday, busy road, so I'm probably gonna catch up to them, you know, on slow ass pedaling. It's a heavy bike, you know, maybe 50-60 kilo, I think. It's heavier than two 25 kilo dumbbells, you know, curling them. That's for sure. Yeah, but yeah, it's the exercise, you know. Oh, I remember this specific traffic light. Man, there was some immigrants there. They didn't know how to use the stop, you know, to stop the traffic, to make the light turn red. It was very funny, you know. They run over the road in full traffic, everybody honking at them. Man, if I only, you know, remember to bring trusted old camera, it would have been a viral clip for sure. It was very funny. I don't perhaps, you know, go viral for the wrong reasons though, but man, you never know with people, you know, everybody doing everybody's own stuff. Can watch an event, you know, and people think completely different things. Like over in America, you know, when ICE shot some person in the face, you know, oh, yeah, they would go demonetized. Yeah, damn it, now I can swear. Some people say, oh, justified. Other people say, no, this cold-blooded, you know. So everybody watch something, they see something different, you know. It is what it is. It's the same video, you know. Oh, wow. Wow, look at this. Speaking of, man, driving past all these boys, but I'm gonna turn a little bit. This is real football. Yeah, that's right, America. This is real football. No soccer. I see this, oh, like here, yeah. A bunch of older lads. Saturday, you know, they out playing football, running a little bit. Man, I hope I catch everything. Yeah, right, they were perhaps very young, I see when I get a little closer. I drive past here, see plenty of older lads too. Out doing exercise, you know, see Indian dad on the basketball court from time to time, you know, he's shooting some hoops, just trying to not sit so still, man. So annoying. That's the thing, you know, when I go to Thailand for a month and train Muay Thai and I lose 6 kilo instantly, you know, all that cough, it disappears, and from the heat and the proper diet. But the people, you know, I've been thinking a lot about this. They're really starting to glorify, you know, 9 to 5 corporate type of stuff, and it all started with those day in the life of a tech worker videos. I think so they put, you know, themselves being in Google or Meta or TikTok or whatever, and just enjoying massage chair and brunch, free food, this and that, nice coffee, whatever, you know, not filming any actual real work, and people like, what are they doing? And then it all culminates with this guy HubSpot, you know, Hub Life. Yeah, that's his name, Hub Life. You know, big guy, big hypocrite, in my opinion, you know. He gets famous filming every day, you know. Everyday office life, some HR dude or something, you know, filming this, and they say, oh, it's the best life, you know, I wouldn't trade it for anything, and this and that, and he gets famous of it. What he do? He quit to become social media influencer. So much for 9 to 5, yeah. Yep, it is what it is. Goes to show, man. And you know, I'm not a hateful person or anything, but if life was office life, corporate 9 to 5 was just like they show it in those videos, you know, well, not too bad, right? You just sit, you do your work alone, you go for lunch. But what they don't show is office Karen harassing you, you know, like a HR complain, oh, you didn't clean your plate before you put it into dishwasher, or you know, something. Somebody, usually old female, you know, who not your manager or anything, trying to boss you around, you know. Or like a vegan co-worker, you know, giving like a big lecture on not eating meat and blah blah blah, you know, and complaining if you leave a shit stain in the toilet or whatever, you know. Oddly specific, yeah. There's like a ton of this example where you don't really have control in any way of the own time. Like you go, oh nice. That's what I do when I have my battery. These boys, you know, large and in charge, enjoying the time. Like one should, you know, like when you're in the office worker, 9 to 5, this that they glorify, you know. You don't have time to do a haircut in the weekday, or go and close some bank account that's been open for way too long, and perhaps set up a boxing bag on your balcony or stuff like this, you know. You don't have that time. You always gotta ask permission, you know, everything. Your grandpa died, you know, you want to go to the funeral, permission. And I've seen a few videos online where you know, very smart women, they quit their job, you know, being lawyers. They're smart, they know what up, you know, and they say, hey, I'm not doing this. No, boss say no, I can't even go to grandpa's funeral because some company in Japan gotta have this contract drafted ASAP. They don't show that in Day in the Life vlog. I think it's corporate propaganda, all of it, man. It is what it is. Man, now we see some Gara car. I'm thinking maybe I should apply, you know. I would be the worst Gara. I would put on, but they do this too, man. Like they just put on the siren when they wanna skip a light. Swear to God, man. I would just cruise around, go exercise, confiscate alcohol from some annoying teenagers, you know. Take it, give it to my homeboys, or whoever comments first on the YouTube video. Man, 81 subs, by the way. Thank you very much, boys and girl. And this, you know, should I stay or should I go? It's now the time when yeah, you see it, fuck, just when I was thinking going, the car turned. No, I go. I don't give a fuck. I go here. And this, by the way, this they show us bike road. I don't like it at all. Ooh, half an hour left. Yeah, now we're gonna see a beautiful little town village soon. And then Royal Canal Way. So I have another video when I go see the White House of Ireland, you know, you can check it out. It's look like just like White House in America. It's very cool. Where I go this road with a working e-bike. So easy to keep up with this traffic, man. So easy. I have a big respect for this Chinese bike engine. Gets the job done. Now that I have to do this myself, you know, all of these cars, they're outpacing me, man. I don't stand a chance using my own muscle power. Yep, green. And you know, man, we live in a society, yeah. It feels amazing to go there with the e-bike compared to the own muscle power, even though, you know, like I've gotten a lot stronger having to gotta stay focused there. I've gotten a lot stronger, you know, how to do this biking with my own 2 feet. It's still hard. I can feel the body get hot. And you know, getting a little short of breath here and there. Which is ridiculous, by the way, you know. That's another downside of being in the office. You sit still all day. Man, I'm a man in my prime, you know. Almost my prime. 3 years until it depends, you know. 28 I think is for speed with these footballers, you know. I think they peak around there, but absolutely physically I think maybe we peak 34, then get some more strength. Here I've been, Black Wolf, great pub, good steak, nice and quiet, you can sit and talk with your friends. It's cheaper than McGregor's pub, you know, we'll go there sometime, you know, watch boxing. And in McGregor pub you can smoke cigar also. I was looking forward to this day all week, you know. And I finally get to get my e-bike fixed again. I've called so many bike shops in Dublin asking, sending picture, you know, of the blown fuse and melted fuse wire, you know. You see I made a video where to find it, by the way, if you're curious. So if you're a Ridstar for some reason don't get power, yeah, then it might be the fuse that's blown. You know, you do like this and it's 0. But I'm not mad about it at all, you know, at least I can repair it. Look at some dishwasher today from Bosch. They wheeled together the pieces in the drum. So, you know, even if you want to, you can't repair it, you have to buy new. With this China stuff, you know, it's all modular. You can replace it. The controller messes up, I replace it. Could do, you know, it hasn't. That's not a common part. But man, I'm gonna make a separate video when it works again, you know, the torque, power, whatever you say. Talk a little bit about what you need to replace. So I would say, you know, you commute, just put slime in the tires immediately, especially in the West where all these kids throw glass, and you're likely going to need to replace the back wheel pretty quick, you know. This torque, it put big pressure on the back, you know. It was threads and it was hole in it, you know, eventually for me after less than a year. So buy a heavy duty tire, you know, and make sure to get the diameter right. It's American measurement, you know, 4-inch. I think it's inch, that's the symbol. So 4-inch tire. Ah, yes. Royal Canal Way, baby. Finally, man. You guys are in for a treat. I wish there was a like button I could smash for those of you who stay until this way, you know. Get to watch Royal Canal. Eight kilometers left, man. See if I can take this hill. Man versus nature. Oh, fuck. Yeah, boys. Man wins again. Had I used my brain, I would have taken the left road. But who needs to use the brain all the time? Oh man, that was really hard. In summer, this route is absolutely packed. People out exercising, and this I record, you know, towards the end of January. It's colder, it's rainy. It was actually, you know, before I started the camera, I think, you know, maybe I'm not gonna make a video today because it was so cold with the wind and all of the rain, and it just blasted me in your face, you know. And you're not really in the mood to be recording, telling some stories, you know. Then the rain stopped, my face dry up a bit. Yeah, it's the weather we're dealing with. It's like this all year round, actually. Only less storms in the summer and more light. It's still cloudy like this, you know, but you can see that it's brighter behind the clouds. And some big plans coming up too. Oh. You know, been very busy getting new flatmate. The old one move out, bring his wife, you know. So they're like these swans now, you know, sticking together. Soon they maybe make some swan babies. Beautiful. So yeah, bring in, you know, another IT guy, chill guy. Really cool, you know. Got the car as well, so I plan on taking a day off one time, you know, go to Kilkenny where I work, you know, on the day I go to office. I just ride in the car in the morning, walk around there all day, view the old castle, bring the camera. Bring a few lads together, go to Giant's Causeway, watch that, you know, perhaps do a longer trip, rent some place, go to Cliff of Moher. But before that, you know, gotta go to Colombia, 3-week trip or 2-week, something like that. Get some heat, get some sun, meet beautiful Latinas. Have some waiting for me over there, man. Yeah, very beautiful one, but she in Dubai right now, you know, so I hope she go back home soon there, doing some yeah, I'm not gonna say exactly what type of business, but some cosmetic stuff where they do, you know. I don't know how many Colombians are doing that over there, you know. It's kind of big on the Instagram, so I'm gonna go over there, have some good time with her, you know. Meet my American friend who has a house in that town. Yeah. Do some, they have a kickboxing federation over there, no, Muay Thai boxing federation, I mean. So we're gonna do a fight some short Colombian guy, you know, with a lot of will and here's some more, a little stamina. 6.7 kilometers and the rain starts. Only a drizzle, you know. I don't have to put down the cell phone. I need it, especially for the last part of this journey. The first part here, no, I know it. The final leg, not so much, you know. Hopefully this fuse can be fixed in like 10-15 minutes, you know. Then I can just go full speed back. So very flat also, like except that little hill, you know. Just not a lot of incline or decline going on this island. Just a green, beautiful island with no mountains, except Wicklow Mountains. Maybe I go there and see how much a mountain it is. You know, some people they call it something, perhaps it's just a big hill, you know. When I think mountain, I picture something steep, you know, rising above the sea level. good. We're building some new apartments in here. The maps told me this was gonna take 54 minutes in total, but I think I ride slower than the average biker due to the weight, the lack of stamina perhaps, and then you sit a bit low so you don't fully extend your legs when you pedal on this. You can't adjust the saddle either. This bike is built. Oh wow, yeah, it's built for using throttle. Forget I don't have the throttle, man. I don't want to keep the entire line up. Man, 5.7 kilometers left. Jesus. Wonder why this fuse do what it do, Okay. I suggest a different route than the one through Phoenix Park. Why not? It's a brand new drive for me. bike path again. I love how I'm slowly losing time on the thing. Say 12.58 now. I think in the future the app is gonna feel your speed and anticipate traffic based on data from other riders. Where there's congestion, same for cars, all in real time. Just getting better and better hardware, so eventually we're gonna be able to support all of that functionality. %100%. Some little data mine now for Apple, I guess. Probably for Google too, since I post this on the YouTube. Ah, 4.7. And all in all, even though it was a little hard, today was a big win. I got out of the house on a Saturday. I did something. Wow, look at these cars just casually parking in the bike lane. Thanks, dude. Anyways, get out of the house, do something. Did a full health screen when I was in Thailand. The doctors say, I gotta exercise more, get the cholesterol down. It is what it is. And the exercise this is, I can feel my heart pounding in the chest. This road now, it's the same as on the bus, but just hits differently, when you out and about on the bike. Sometime when I used to ride the bus before I have the bike, feel a little motion sickness almost, you know, from all this bumpiness in the road and stop and go and air condition not working, and it's always full. So you're sitting there with 50 other people. And it takes longer too, you know, like they do big loops and not a lot of straight. So it's like when I go to the office, take 1 hour 15 minutes by bus. The first bus would make 2 big loop, with one just massive, you know, and it almost go back to the same starting line. And then yeah, the other one don't go that often. I have to switch, you know, to get to there are few direct lines to even one of the biggest office spaces, you know, like big companies over there. So you see Microsoft, they have their own buses here. You see them sometime, you know, when I do the commute, and just, you know, make it more comfortable for the employees. You know, now I'm being, yeah, just put the lights on. I say to make it more comfortable for the employees. But in reality, the faster they get to office, the more work they do for Microsoft. So hiring buses is a smart decision, you know. It can take 20 minutes instead of 1 hour 15 minutes if they do straight path like car. See, trying to get forward here, it's not easy. .6 man. Bike lane all of a sudden. When you go here, you know, you see like that branch. If you go too close to the side of the road, you get hit by some stupid branch. Makes me miss Denmark. They have the best bike. Oh, here it's bike route again. Yeah. But they're separated from the cars and everything, man. Such a luxury. Sweden, we don't have the best bike routes. They're no good. They're okay, they're better than here, you know, but still. It's a bit scary now, you know. We have a lot of immigrants into Sweden that have different ways to view safety, you know, like these taxi drivers, they just crisscross in and out of the bike roads, you know, to take shortcuts. They don't care. Just always some accidents happening. So yeah, no, Sweden went downhill fast, man. I'm not coming back there, that's for sure. It's mostly, you know, the hand grenades that does it. It's a family member, you know, had a grenade blow up property, you know, like on the same road, you know, quite close. It's like a business, maybe some gang control business or something, who knows. You know, it's a casual day here, big bang. What's that? You know, another grenade attack, man. Don't worry about it. Give it some time, you know. We're getting more and more famous for exporting crime. So soon that's gonna replace, you know, and people think about Sweden, they think about ABBA and like, yeah, give it some time, you know, they're gonna think about organized crime instead. Same bus, by the way. Yep. And I'm biking here without battery. Talking a bit, easy keeping pace. So just imagine power of the e-bike in cities. It's like the commute, you know. You can do it in 15 minutes. I've done it in 13. That's my record. I don't think I'm gonna break that anytime soon, unless I buy a Sauron. But yeah, here, just rolling, you know. Maybe I even... That's right. Oh, and another green light. It is what it is, man. Super easy. Just overtook you, man. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. You'll do nothing. Just look at his craziness. Just stopping in the middle of the road, some old lady. Okay, turning green. See, I'm a car now. And then when it turned red and green for pedestrian, and I'm a pedestrian, what are you gonna do about it? Faster than the bus. So easy, man. And look at all that space up front, you know. I had working e-bike, the torque. You just sped through there.